Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on an everyday glam look that I would do over the summertime. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into the video.
Starting with the eyebrows, I'm going in with this NYX Trio eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking the darkest shade right there on a small angled brush. And what's so great about using eyeshadows for your eyebrows is that it's very easy to maneuver and work with, and you can be very heavy-handed or light-handed, and it's very natural on the brows, and if you mess up, it's very easy to fix than if you were using a pomade or other kind of brow products. With the powder, I just like to kind of structure my brows by outlining them a little bit and then filling in the sparse areas and using the brush in, hair-like flicks, so that way it looks really natural. And you want to go a little bit lighter in the front so that way it looks more natural. Going in with a spoolie, I'm just running that through my brows to blend the product into my natural eyebrow hairs and to put them in place. Here I am going in with this NYX eyeshadow base, and I am just taking that on my finger and blending it all the way out to use it as a primer for my eyeshadows. Now going in with the Tarte Tartelette in Bloom palette, the first shadow I'm taking is Flower Child, which is a very natural eye tone for me, and I'm using this as my transition color on this big fluffy blending brush. And I'm just buffing that into the crease, and I'm also putting just a little bit on my lids as well. Using that same fluffy brush, I'm going in with Smarty Pants, which is just a darker brown color, and I am putting that in the exact same place as the last shadow because we're just going to layer the neutral shadows on top of each other to create a smoky eye. Going in with this Morphe crease brush, I am just taking the shadow Jet Setter, which is just another darker brown color, and we are just applying that directly into the crease, and we are focusing that into the crease rather than what we were doing with the other shadows and putting it a little bit above the crease and on the lid as well. On an even smaller crease brush, we are going in with the color Activist, which is this really dark brown color, and that's what we're going to focus on the outer V of our eye and right in that crease. And you want to just blend slowly. You want to start with a little bit of product and then gradually build up, or else, it'll get really messy. But I'm just kind of dragging the product into my crease and then blending it in windshield wiper motions, and also just blending it in circular motions back and forth as well. Now I'm taking the color Firecracker on this Naked 2 brush on the flat shader end, and I am going to be applying this all over my lid. This is a very pigmented eyeshadow, and it's very nice for a nice shimmer on the lids. Going back in with that fluffier crease brush, I'm taking Jet Setter and just kind of blending that out over top of the crease so that way there are no harsh lines. And then a little bit later I'll be taking that bigger fluffy brush and then blending everything out so there are no harsh lines altogether between the lid shades and the crease shades. Going in with Charmer, which is this brow bone color, I am just taking it on my Morphe M167 brush and placing that right underneath the brow bone. Going in with my NYX matte black liquid eyeliner, I am just making a cat eye wing, and I didn't get a lot of footage of this because I struggle with my wing and you couldn't really see it on the camera because the mirror was in the way, but normally I used to use little strokes along my lash line and then wing it out, and then I connect the two and I fill it in the middle. Now going in with my Bare Minerals Primetime Foundation Primer. I know this seems a little backwards, but I like doing dark eyes first and then my face makeup in case there's fallout. I like taking this product and then putting it in the center of my face and blending it just a little bit outwards from there and taking that all the way to the edge of my face. And what's really great about this primer is it kind of soaks into your pores and it makes them kind of invisible or kind of blurs them, and it also illuminates your skin for your foundation. Of course, we're going in with foundation, and I'm taking my Miliani and my Jane BB cream, and I am mixing those two on the back of my hand with this foundation brush, and then I am just going to dot that all over my face. And once I'm done doing that, I will take my damp beauty blender and blend it all out to have that airbrushed look. Taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair, I am going to put that in a triangle shape under my eyes to conceal and highlight. Taking my damp sponge, I'm just going to be tapping that out and blending it until it is seamless. I don't normally do this, but since this is a glam tutorial, I am highlighting the center of my forehead, my chin, my cupid's bow, and down the bridge of my nose. Taking my L'Oreal translucent powder, I am taking that on a powder brush and I am dusting it all over my face to set the foundation and the concealer. Taking my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Translucent Powder, I am just putting my damp beauty blender in that and putting it right underneath my under eye to bake and brighten. While we let our face bake, I'm going to move on to contouring, and I'm taking my e.l.f. contouring palette in the darkest shade and using this e.l.f. contouring brush. And this is going to be a harsh contour since we're going for a dramatic glam look. So I'm just going to carve out those cheekbones and blend upwards.
Taking our powder brush, we are now going to wipe away the bakage, and your under eyes should be bright and blinding. Going in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I am taking that on an angled contour brush, and I am going right over the contour with that to bronze up the skin and make it a little more warm. Make sure when you're bronzing, you're blending upwards, and you're also taking it to the temple and the top of the forehead. Going in with the e.l.f. blush palette, I'm taking the lightest peachy color, and I'm going to take that on my blush brush, and I'm just going to dab a little bit on the apples of my cheeks and blend backwards. Going back into that e.l.f. contour palette, there's a highlight shade in the corner, and I'm taking that on a fan brush, and I'm just going to put that on the high points of my cheekbones to highlight the face. I'm also going to be taking that onto the point of my nose and on my cupid's bow as well. Going back into the palette, we are going to do our bottom lash line, taking Flower Child, Smarty Pants, Jet Setter, and Activist. And I am just going to start by taking Flower Child on that crease brush and just dusting it all over my bottom lash line. Then on a definer brush, I am going to start taking the darker colors and just start lining that on the edge of my waterline to smoke out the eye. Taking the NYX Wonder Pencil, I'm just going to line my waterline so that way the eyes look more open and awake. Then for mascara, I'm going in with this Cat Eye mascara from Wet n Wild. One of the last finishing touches, we're going in with Beeper by ColourPop in their Ultra Matte Lip. And to make sure our makeup doesn't budge, I'm going in with my Wet n Wild setting spray. That completes this look, guys. I really hope you go and follow my social media sites I posted in the beginning of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and also go check out my latest August haul from Ulta. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye!